Go, take two. Aloha, this is Tom Lesher with New Paradigm Astrology, making the weekly Pele report for June 15th, 2011. And it's a big day right now. In fact, within the hour is the total lunar eclipse for this month. And then, of course, that is at the same time as the full moon, which is today. And that is coming around to the summer solstice that is happening next Tuesday, when the sun moves into Cancer and comes into the longest day of the year. And there's a couple of other astrological aspects I want to talk to you about today. And what I really want to point out is that this full moon, this total lunar eclipse, I want to liken it to a sine wave. And we had the partial solar eclipse 2 weeks ago. And if we think of the sine wave, that was like the sun and the moon coming together. And the moon has gone then down below the earth and is now rising up to that other side of the sine wave with the earth right in the middle between the sun and the moon. It's a powerful time of tension. It's a powerful time. The two luminaries on either side of us calling out, and this underside of that sine wave is the unconscious. The last 2 weeks, it's like the moon has been scooping up all of our emotional, all of our unconscious karma, all of the past, all of our inner wounds and our child, and now at this lunar eclipse, it's bursting forth. And the next 2 weeks, the moon is going to rise to the higher part of the sine wave. And it's like this, it's this turning point. It's this exposure point. This full moon time is a time where we can become conscious of our unconscious. It's a very, very powerful time. And if we look also at Mercury, it's very powerful because Mercury this weekend, and this weekend after this eclipse today, right now, practically, the moon continues to move through Sagittarius, in through Capricorn. By the weekend, it comes into Aquarius. And at the same time, Mercury is down here in Cancer. Thursday, tomorrow, Mercury goes into Cancer, and it squares Uranus, opposes Pluto over the weekend. And Mercury is the mind, the ego. And I want to just kind of look at this, look at this scenario that we have here with these eclipses, with the moon, and all of this subconscious feeling coming out. It is almost like, I would say, a battle. It is a battle between spirit and ego. It's a battle between the sun and Mercury. Mercury, our thinking, is our ego. And it's trapped in this third-dimensional, polarized, egoic consciousness. Good, bad, right, wrong, light, dark. And our sun, that solar energy coming into its full power next Tuesday for the summer solstice, is the spirit calling us forward to break out of that polarized consciousness, to break out of that linear thinking, and to expose and integrate all of the feeling, all of the emotion of this collective unconscious that we've been scooping up for the past couple of weeks. So I encourage you, if you are in your ego, and if you are thinking through things and trying to manage and trying to strategize and trying to organize your life right now, and you're in your ego, you're going to be losing the battle. You're going to be experiencing a tremendous amount of chaos and stress and unpredictable shit hitting the fan and not knowing what to do, and like you're juggling 50 balls when you can only juggle 3, and it's just going to be overwhelmed and too much. The idea here is that if you take this lunar eclipse and you feel into the energy, and then as that sun goes into Cancer, where it's going to remain for the next month until the middle of July, July 21, 22, 23, you can take this time as an opportunity to really feel into the situation, and through your feelings tap into the collective need, the collective consciousness, the collective soul. And when you experience that through getting out of your mind and into your intuition, out of your brain and into your imagination, you will tap into a creative self, a creative power that is so magnificent and so omnipotent that you will function as a vehicle of the solar power that gives life to this planet, that gives life to other people, that gives life to your relationships and to your work, and gives you a sense of purposeful meaning for being in this body on this planet at this time. And you will stop your doggone complaining, and you'll stop your belly aching, and you'll stop getting sick, and you'll stop getting your ulcers and your the list goes on and on and on. You stay in that brain, you stay in that mind, and you're going to keep getting stressed out, anxiety ridden, and it's going to wear and tear on your physical body. So the sun is now telling us to tap into something greater than just our egoic brain thinking linear consciousness, and get real with ourselves and with each other, and then it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend. So, to sum up, we got this eclipse now, Moon in Aquarius this weekend with Mercury squaring Uranus on Saturday, opposing Pluto on Sunday, kind of brings in like this new impulse, new inspiration, and go with the new, break your patterns, step out of the box. And then next week, Tuesday, as that sun goes into Cancer, we've got Mars squaring Neptune. It's going to be just this amazing time of, like I say, tapping into the artistic, creative self. Or else. I won't say the or else. So I wish you the best. I look forward to talking with you next week. And namaste, aloha.